Hello. Hello. Wow. Hi. I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, there's a marching band outside. And I don't know how much it is picking up on mic, but I'm hoping it's okay. Wow. Oh, they have a message for me from Jay. Wishes me a happy birthday and wishes me good luck on the stream. Ah. Thank you, Shark, for the message. Wow. And hello. I hope everyone is doing well. Hi, Ren. Allow me to say hi to everybody. Hi, and thank you, Mainma, and Lolalu, and Liara as well. And Lily, of course. Hi. And Josie and Parts. Welcome in. How's the audio, by the way? Is the audio nice? I did a little bit of audio tweaking beforehand, and I'm hoping this is okay. Audio's good? Ah, that's good to hear. Audio seems nice? Yeah, because we have a little bit of a different setup than normal. Being that this is, well, technically an ASMR stream. I haven't done one of those before. So it's a little bit sketchy with the audios, but I hope that this is sufficient. The difference is just like I am now way closer to the mic than usual. And so I hope that it picks up nice. Wow. But how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a nice day. And thank you all for the well wishes as well. Okay, try yelling real loud for you real quick? No, can't do that. That will peak the mic and it will sound terrible. Additionally, I am very close to the mic. It won't sound nice. Isn't that the whole purpose? That the audio sounds nice? Can't have that. I'm sorry. Doing good. About to have pizza for lunch or dinner. Stuffed crust. Ah, that sounds really nice. Can't say I've ever had stuffed crust before. If ears don't bleed, it's not ASMR enough? I mean... tell me how this sounds, but... That's me poking the mic softly. If anything's gonna make a bad sound, it's probably that. Stuffed crust is good, depends on where you get it from. That makes sense. Can't say I've ever gotten it. I've had plenty of pizzas before, but I guess like stuffed crust isn't really a thing over here. Or maybe I'm just clueless. Guess like whenever I get pizza, stuffed crust just isn't an option. I'm guessing it might just be an American thing. Very rare here either? Ah, I see. Is it like we have like the pizza and then the rim it's like filled with cheese? Is that it? I would guess it's like a cheese filling. Which does sound pretty nice. More cheese is always very nice to have. Edge of the crust is filled with cheese. Ah, that's really nice. Although to be fair, I'm also fine with just regular crust. Must run and do things with people, but have the nicest stream and birthday. Ah, thank you, Josie. Pat Patton, thank you for stopping by. Guess it's one of the options, pretty sure, and I have way more options to fill the rim. That makes sense. Ah, and thank you, Josie, for the cloak toggle. Ah. Wow. And yeah, bye. Bye. Hope you have a good day. Wow. Have any of you actually, like, listened to ASMR stuff before? I have no idea if that's a thing and if you all are actually interested in. But it is something that I'm somewhat interested in doing. I've seen like of course, the ever wonderful JVTuber. Wow. Let me give him a shout out real quick. There it is. He does ASMR quite frequently, and I always think it's quite a nice vibe. And that kind of got me looking, because Jay shared quite a few of like the ASMR resources that he knows. And through that, I, saw some people that did ASMR that I think are really cool. I know, like, there's this person, Lune ASMR? I've seen a few, but longer time ago. And oftentimes just not your vibe. Or the voice doesn't suit you too much. That makes sense. I mean, finding like the proper vibe can be quite difficult, I assume. I'm not really an ASMR person myself in that sense, as in I don't listen to ASMR actively. But to be fair, I don't listen to many things actively at all. I tend to like want to do things, But maybe doing ASMR is one of those things that I can do. And so I wanted to give it a shot. An honest college try. Is that how that expression works? I'm unsure. Also not prone to the feeling ASMR is meant to induce at all. You get tingles very, very rarely. That makes sense, I think there's like a spectrum of it, I know some people like look for very specific actual sounds. Like for example, the sounds of like tapping, or like scraping sounds, or all sorts of different sounds. And yeah, I suppose that would be quite rare. But yeah, I would more be a person that enjoys just listening to a nice voice up close, Never listened to ASMR, but it's interesting. Yeah, that's kind of the stance I have, Lero. Then again, I have listened to it for research purposes, I assure you. But, yeah, not too easy to find a soothing enough voice. I mean, there's a couple out there for sure, if you just look for it. But you'll have to know where to look, and that's often the hard part. Because one of the things that I looked at for research, and it sounds so funny to say that I'm looking at it for research when it's like ASMR, but I promise it's for research purposes. It's this channel called Luna ASMR. Although, like, the A from the Luna is also the A from the ASMR. So it's like Luna ASMR? And they do primarily Venti from Genshin Impact. They do Venti roleplay ASMR. And like at first I thought like, oh, that's a little silly. But then I looked at the videos and I was like, you know what, I see it. Like, I can see it. I can see it. I come home from a long day and I am sleepy and I want like a nice little sleep aid to go to bed. And then we turn down the lights. Thank you, Port. And then, here's your local neighborhood Venti to, put you to bed and, say nice words to you. And it's like, yeah, I get it. I understand. Yeah. No, you didn't just turn the lights down, she said that. About to commit 37 guesses conspiracy to manipulate a market. That is fair, we always encourage that, Herachrome. Good luck with that. We love manipulating the markets. But like ASMR is pretty cool. I've thought about writing it potentially. I can also like write a script and perform it to have like some kind of roleplay, but man, that's hard. Writing's kind of difficult actually. It's happy birthday, Holly. Ah, thank you, Herakron. Ah, I appreciate it. Yeah, there's not much planned for today in that sense. I've never been much of a birthday person. Some people actually write /scribble for ASMR, so sound can be soothing, I guess. Ah, right. Yeah, like the pen sounds. They're pretty good. I do like that. Yeah, what you call it? I know that there's this microphone. It's the... I think it's called the 3DIO. I've looked into it a little bit. It's a pretty expensive microphone. And it's like the funny mic with the 2 ears on it. 2 like ear shapes on it. And if you have one of those, you can like capture really good ASMR. Not a $50 bargain for sure. No, it's more like a $400 bargain. If you get the cheap one. But it goes real fast. Would have thought more. I'm actually unsure. Let me check. Yeah, the regular one is $400. Wow. But $400 that's a lot of money for a microphone. Especially for me, I can't afford that. Plus, apparently, it's really good at capturing a specific type of audio. And it's different from the audio I'm trying to do. I think it's the same as yours, if you recall correctly, the Rode NT. Yeah, same series. Have you got a birthday cake? Oh, I don't. I don't have a birthday cake, sadly. I considered maybe picking one up today, but I ended up not doing so. Because, no birthday burger, that's correct. And I will be kind of like celebrating my birthday with family upcoming this weekend. And so I think the birthday cake will be there. And there might also be a birthday burger. Who knows? I actually don't know. Family? Oh, a little bit of family. But I'll see what kind of birthday things happen this weekend. Probably not a whole lot, but that's okay. I've never been much for a birthday celebrator. Like the most fancy we ever did was like going with like one friend to like one of those climbing forests. I don't know if that's like a common thing, but there were a couple of them around here. We have like a large forest, and then like you climb into the trees, and there's like obstacle courses between the trees. It's one of those. We visited one of those one time, and that was really fun. And thank you for the headbats, Trulov. Ah. Thank you. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Wow. Stopped celebrating much when you reached 20? Yeah. No, like when I left my home to go study, that's more or less when it ended. Well, and hi Tenma as well. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I see we are of the same mind. But nice to see you. Let me give a shout out to you as well. There you go. Usually hanging with a few friends either online or real, and a casual family meeting at max. Yeah, that's about what I have to. Although, like, nowadays I haven't really been doing much of either, to be honest. But this year I'm going back to family for a celebration. It's probably not going to be much of anything, but thumbs up, it's okay. We got the quiet vibes. Wow. Sometimes we went bowling. Bowling is fun. Can't remember the last time I went bowling. It must have been a long, long time ago. I'm not very good at it. I try to roll and then it does roll. But it doesn't do much more than that. It sure is going down the lane. And sometimes that's all you can ask for. Can't always be poggers at everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, like birthday celebrations are weird. I don't know. Especially as a child, I never really did them either. But what I think is nice is that, like, now I have streams and I can get to make my own birthday party in a sense. And if my birthday party is just hanging out with the peeps in Twitch chat and chatting and, you know, talking words, it's like, yeah, that's pretty cool, I'd say. Plus, now I use the birthdays like a motivator. Because, like, I've been meaning to do like a just chatting stream and to do like ASMR for quite a while now. I've talked about that quite often, but like I never really got around to it. Because, well, you have to set things up, you have to gather your courage, because this is quite scary. I've never done a just chatting before, after all. Like, how are you supposed to find words to say? How are you supposed to monologue for a couple hours? That's hard, that's weird. That's difficult, but yeah, like if I had to do it in a random week, probably wouldn't happen. But if say next week is your birthday, and you've already said that you were gonna do it on your birthday, what are you gonna do? Say next week, like, oh wait, actually it's gonna be next week? No, you can't do that. You only have one birthday a year. You're gonna miss it? No, come on now. And so you gotta hit that. And so that does nicely to give you a little bit extra courage, you know? And hence we're here. I thought it would be a good idea to try that out. And lo and behold, we're here now. Wacha! Roast pizza's very good. Little Caesars never miss for you. Ah. Sponsored by Little Caesars? Damn. You gotta try different things in life? Yeah, like the stuffed crust pizza. You gotta try different things, you know? And I think it's good to try chatting, you know? And see how it goes. Because, like, I kind of, like, dream of the time when I can just roll up and hit go live and then just chat with people for a couple hours and then hit stop streaming and then be like, wow, what another productive day. And then go to sleep. But I can't get that unless I start doing it, so you gotta do it. Manlang, is that even how to type that? Oi? Can be hard, especially if I had like something to go off of, like a game or anything. That's cozy? Yeah, no. Like, I've thought about... Like, I saw the stream that I thought was really good. It was someone streaming VR chats, but it wasn't like them like going into worlds and like talking to people. No, they were just like sitting there and talking to chat all the time. And like, that's the dream, man. That's the dream. Just sitting, being cozy and chatting. And I think that would be very nice. Thought about streaming a bit, but you would need to upgrade your hardware first. Yeah, you do need a little bit of hardware at the very least. Otherwise your computer can't do it. You won't get your frames. Favorite thing to do is chatting. A lot of chatting streamers have 1 billion viewers and their chat's just flying. You're far too communicative for that? Yeah, no, I getcha, I getcha. I kind of feel the same. In like really big streams, it's kind of like your message doesn't quite count as much. Because it's gonna be off screen in a couple seconds, you know? Or a really big stream, it's gonna be just 1 second on screen. And chance of it being read are next to none. It's just like, what are you? What are you contributing at that moment? If you're lucky, you will see it. Oh, that's a really big stream then. Yeah. Makes like interpersonal dialogue a bit more hard. Because it's more like you're part of a collective then. Which that has its own charm as well, but it's different. And hi Kuro, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Let me also give you a shout out. There you go. Kuro is always with the nice arts. But you like actually getting to know people, right? To some degree at least, yeah. Although I do like see the vibes, right? I'm not gonna say it, Kuro. No. I appreciate your attempts. Port, have you also been infected? Oh, it spreads. No way. We can't do that. We're a 13 and up stream. Can't do that. That would be against the terms of service, I think. Can't do that. But I know that there's like if you have like I know a lot of VTubers have that. Where, you know, like through exposure, you can still get to know them. It's just like you won't personally be asking the questions sometimes. And hi, Samrock Wizard, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Hello, hello. I hope you're quite well. Bacha. Yeah, I get that, sure, but you're quite a connecting person? It's a different kind of connection, if you will. I mean, like, I know the words, like... I know, like, the words parasocial get thrown around a lot, but it's like... How do you put that into words? Cute only like shush, I am trying to formulate something. This is no time to be flustering me. Excuse me. But like even though you can't like hope with like big streamers for them to get to know you, you can still like get an image of them, you know, in a sense. Yeah, you were excused, but not excusing yourself, though. I see. Gotcha. And like, I think it's cool. Usually watch streams in the background to have something to listen to while working. Yeah. That's usually how it works. A lot of people do that. That's usually what I end up doing too. Where I have a stream open, like if I can. And have it in the background while I tinker away at something. Gacha. Oh, I just like making noises, I'm sorry. And yeah, most of the people do that. For sure, for sure. Like, Twitch streams is rarely an active medium. There are some people who make it work, but most of the time it's just a thing on the side. While some people, you know, step in and are like, you know what, I'll actively interact with this. Hell yeah. You're rarely, yeah. I mean, how many ports are in there in the chat, huh? Gua and a Sippy and a Nya from Catch. Hello. How you doing, Z's? I suppose it is appropriate to redeem that during this kind of stream. Water Sippy ASMR? I don't know whether the Water Sippy actually picks up on the mic. But your Nya's approaching. Nya. There you go. Doing fine? That's good to hear. Glad to hear that. We're doing some ASMR today. I'm mildly clueless, but honestly, so far it's been good vibes, so I am hoping to continue that. You know. I don't really have like an idea of how I sound yet, and like what kind of sounds get picked up at a mic. But you know, it's all good, it's all good. Okay, you're back from eating your pizza. Welcome back, Sharkomancer. Hello. I hope that pizza was tasty. Wow. Give it a good chew in my honor. Yes, can like kind of pick up oh, it can like pick up drinks pouring into glasses. Yeah, depending on how you do it, it can definitely pick up. It was? That's good to hear. Good to hear that the pizza was tasty. You want to know some ASMR trigger words? Ah, I would actually. I am not very experienced with ASMR, so any help is always welcome. Was the ASMR trigger words? Like some words that are like nice to hear, I suppose. And like done in ASMR. So like I know that Jay has this redeem where you redeem and you get to put in a text for Jay to say. So you can ask for a specific trigger word or trigger sentence. For you, anything I can say that's very breathy is very comfy. Words that have a soothing combination of sounds. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess bonus points if it has a nice meaning too. I do try to talk pretty breathy. I know that I've like done a decent bit of voice training, and talking in a more breathy way was definitely part of it. To try and get a nice sound, you know? And there's a lot of different ways to control your voice, and I've had to learn quite a few of them. And thumbs up, we can do good voices now. You have a great voice for this? Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. Hanli, is it your birthday? It is, Box. Hello. And Gankumon as well. Thank you for the RGB ears. A quiet, gentle party. Happy birthday, boss. Damn. Ah, thank you, Seth. Stuff like flutter, coconuts, croquettes, stipple, chocolates. Ah. Don't know about y'all, but hearing the trigger words by Skyrim makes you want to get and play Skyrim again. Thanks, Todd Howard. Alright, Shark. Alright, I see how it is. Happy birthday, Han Champ. Thank you, Box. Ah. It is real birthday hours. I will see you in 2 days. Mark your words. Alright, Seth, I'll keep you to that. Can't wait for SethMain69 to show up at my door in 2 days' time. Damn, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be wild. Try saying one of those words like 5 times in a row, slowly enunciating it. You know what, let me give that a shot and let's see how that goes. Well, we'll give it a whole try. Chocolate seems good for that, alright. I'll try that one then. Chocolates. 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 Is that anything? I am clueless. I did my best with the word. IRL Honley fan meetup? No. Sounded good? It's a tasty treat, that's true. Almost there, could feel some tingles. Alright, alright. Damn, I'm happy Zeus in the chat to tell me what's what. What about stipple? Stipple. 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 Oh, how's that? It's got a bit of a different texture to it. You almost got you tingles. That's exceptional. That usually never happens. Just voices for you. I mean, I suppose it's also a difference of like, you know, like how your emotions are doing, I'm guessing. I know that vibes are a pretty important thing. Like the context of the situation. Then again, I may be clueless. Wow. I gotta keep like sipping up frequently. Chocolate did trigger better for you, but you just think chocolate is just a very pleasant word for you in general. What? Chocolate? Sippy then? Another? Wow. I may be clueless, I'm a catch. I catch, I'm maybe clueless. But slowly and surely, we'll get closer to the truth. We'll find out how it works. I did write a little bit of ASMR scripts for like an ASMR roleplay, but I don't think it was very good. But I did try. I had a couple like different ideas for different things to do, and maybe it's a little bit silly, but like I don't know. I am playing the I'm clueless card. Ah. You want another one? You want another? Yeah, that's the second one for today. Damn. Well, yeah. There you go. We do a little bit of cat, just a little bit, just a smidgen. And we see how it goes. Was wondering, but what happened to your Blender stuff, like the setup background you did? What do you mean? Like this one right here? Because it's still here. It is still on screen. Good, yeah, thank you. Wow. You recall you did one for someone, that's right. I did try to make one for Val. But as it turns out, making one of these is really, really difficult and takes a lot of time. And I'm currently in the States where I don't even really have the time to like work on projects anymore. I don't have that overhead anymore, so like I've not worked on that for a while. And considering my graduation project, it's probably not gonna get finished anytime soon. It's on hold. It might get cancelled. You're in the US state of no time? Me? You're gonna have to explain that one to me, Cease. I didn't know there was no time states. What? Am I the clueless one here? Oh no. My words are being twisted against me. How mean, how cruel. How cruel that you would do this to me. And thank you so much, Will52 Blue, for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. You said you were in the States? I see it now. You're gonna be alright? Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I can't be spending too many hours on other things. And additionally, my excuse of just streaming it also didn't really work out that well. Because as it turns out, Blender is a program that is very hungry. It sees your RAM chip and it's like, it's for me? Oh well? And then he just gobbles it up. Gobbles up all the RAM. And then it looks at your CPU and it's like, oh, a gift? Oh, you shouldn't have. And then it gobbles it all up again. And then it looks at your GPU and it's like, oh, my favorites. And it eats it up. I am sorry for that sound if that sounded awful. I did not think. Blender doesn't just eat time, it eats your CPU and soul. It does both. And like, that was good. It sounded good. I learn more every day. Chad likes to be eaten. Oh, yes. That's a little intimidating, but okay. I can make that work. I'm sorry, I'm joking. But I know that Blender is quite difficult to work on. Now wait a minute, huh? Oh, what's the matter, Zeus? Don't start something you may regret? That's alright, that's alright. We just joked around the vicinity of it. We didn't actually go there quite right. So we're still safe. We're still safe. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But Blender. Doing Blender shaders is very difficult. Doing Blender shaders and trying to be entertaining on stream? Oh, that's difficult. That's hard. I can't do that. That's too much. I can't like figure out how to make water in Blender and stream at the same time. Oh, that's too much. Only know how to blender fruits and veggies. You know more than me. I can't make fruits and veggies. Although I do want to pick up Blender again sometime. Make something nice out of it, but it really takes its time. So I gotta, like, you know, probably take my time for it. And at some point when I'm, like, you know, free from all my work, look at it. It's real easy to just toss the fruits in and turn on. I understand now. I see it. At long last, I see the joke. Thank you for the super enough. Also, Z, since you clearly seem to have an understanding of things, how's the audio? Is the mixing good? I just kind of eyeballed the mixing, and I don't know. I simply don't understand. But I hope the volumes are good right now. Like the voice and the background music. I got out of the shower in preparation for the stream, and then I realized, wait, I don't have a background music yet. Oh no. You need one of those. And my normal playlist has all sorts of stuff in it. So I ended up picking just one song and looping it. Sounds fine, you're at a good level and a BGM. Sorry. It's high enough to hear, but not so loud that it's overwhelming your voice. Yeah. That's what we were aiming for, that's good. Happy to hear it's hitting its mark. Yeah, I am reminded of back in the day when I used to stream Celeste. Like, because Celeste, that's a keyboard game. Not only is it a keyboard game, it's a precision platformer. And because of that, I used to stream with a keyboard. It was a very nice keyboard, and it had Cherry MX Blue switches in it. Blues, aka the loud ones. And they were about as loud as my voice. But some people did mention, like, oh, that was kind of nice actually, there was something to that. That had a charm to it. So you were all clickety-clacking over your voice? Yeah. That can be soothing too. For sure. Plus, you get to hear the inputs, and that has its own charm as well. You know that you've played a game too much. Where if you're on voice call with some friends, and you hear one of their keyboard noises, and you listen to it, you're like, ah, that's a Wave Dash in Celeste. I recognize the rhythm of it. It's messed up. Like, I would just be sitting in VC, and I would just hear a friend like join, and we were just chatting, and at some point I would just ask them, like, hey, are you playing Celeste right now? I'm hearing Wave Dashes, and he would like, oh, you're right. They would say, like, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, those are Wave Dashes. I have someone that has that as a redeem, just tapping their key. That could be something. Because if I type something out real quick, I don't think it's gonna catch up, it's gonna pick up that well, but it's gonna sound something like this. Where you can hear it. It goes clicky, clacky. Can hear it? Huh? Yeah, this is not optimized for sounding good on stream. It's a cute sound. Yeah, it's brown switches. I know there's like a whole niche. I don't know how niche it is, but a lot of people like optimize their keyboards for the sound of it, and not like getting it quiet, but like getting it to sound nice. You know. And mine isn't. I don't know. I haven't spent that much money on my keyboard. It's a nice keyboard, but it's nothing like. It's an amateur keyboard. It's just a nice ducky keyboard. It's good. But it's nowhere near like the quality you can get out there. No idea, man. Got a standard G110 Logitech. Is that like the black membrane keyboard? The standard office one? I think I have one of those lying around somewhere. These are the gaming series. Oh, right. Well, I also have one of those. I have quite a few keyboards lying in the back. Because I would always put them through just a decent bit of torture. Hiya, Racetrack. Hello. Welcome on in. Hey, hi. We're doing a little bit of birthday ASMR today. Has like lots of additional buttons. Yeah, I know some keyboards have those. I don't personally use them, but they're quite nice to have. They're really nice for like macros, for speedrunning and such. If you're like, hey, I need to do a trick, and here's a thing. Well, then again, macros might not be allowed. I don't know. Depends on the game, I assume. But I hope you're having a good day, Ray. Hello. Wow. Speaking of speedrunning, volume is the button you use the most, and like the pause, play and all has those on there too. Ah, like media buttons. Yeah, those are quite nice. Having a physical volume button is quite nice. Wow. Oh, I just noticed. If I like tap my foot, if I like vibrate if I like stim with my leg, that vibration goes into the floor, then through the table leg, through my mic stand into my mic. And it picks up. I don't know if it's audible, because it's probably very low frequency. But, it does like peak the noise gate, so like audio starts getting transmitted. You sit on the couch a few feet away from your laptop? Or you just have Logitech Advanced Wireless mouse and keyboard combo. Ah, you see. Oh, you don't hear it though? Yeah, no, you can't hear it probably. Also, I'd no longer do it. Now that I'm aware of the sound. But, chat, I found something really neat. So, you know, like randomizers, right? You know, like randomizers? For games. And, well, they're pretty cool, first of all. But apparently, there is such a thing as multiplayer randomizer. And not only multiplayer, multi-game. And when I heard that they made that, I was like, oh, wow. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Not gonna do a Celeste one, sadly. Multi-game randomizer, yeah. So there's this program called Archipelago. And what it does is you can use it to set up a randomizer for multiple different games at the same time, where an item for game A might be found in game B, and vice versa. And you send items to each other. And so me and a couple of friends started doing one of those, with each of us playing a different game. And so one friend is doing Stardew Valley, another person's doing Hollow Knight, someone is doing Factorio, there's also someone doing Subnautica, and then there's me. I picked Dark Souls 3 as my randomizer of choice, because I really like that game. And it's pretty good. Imagine Doom in the mix. Oh, Doom is one of the possible games. I think Doom 2 was on the list. You could do that one. So like that's legitimately possible. Oh, just get the BFG in Dark Souls or something? Yeah, exactly. I do think that like not all of them are created equal. Some of them are better suited for it, but all of them are quite fun. And so it's been a bit of a struggle. Ah, hello Jester. Hope you're doing well. Wow. Big factory popping up in Subnautica 2 all of a sudden? No. Know how it works? Is it sometimes? You know Hollow Knight, multiple Zelda games, Doom 2, Minecraft, Risk of Rain 2, Blasphemous, Terraria are all on it. Right! Terraria is also one of the games that a friend is playing in it. So, it operates based on checks, where you will get, what you calls it? You will find an item. For example, in Dark Souls, you can find an item. But then that item, you get nothing. But your friend gets an item. And vice versa. So for example, in Subnautica, one of the possible checks is scanning data, where, you know, if you scan a creature, you get information on that creature, you get a log. But what if scanning that creature now gives your friend a sword? That's pretty crazy. Someone could be completely screwed out of furthering the game. They have like internal logic, so that everything is determined on compilation, if you will. So that there is a route for beating the game. There is like a route. It's not like you're completely screwed. But sometimes that route's pretty difficult. So for example, to continue, I need to get an item that is locked in Factorio, but it can't be researched yet because they need chemical science. But they can't get the chemical science yet because a person in Stardew Valley hasn't fished up the right fish yet. But they couldn't fish those fish because they didn't have the right fishing rod, which was hiding out in Subnautica. And so it creates like a daisy chain of things that need to happen before you can continue. And in this case, I am stuck. Because I need an item to continue playing. And boy, is that item locked behind a Factorio chemical science thing. Can't get it yet. So we are stuck at this time. And so far, I've picked almost every item in the game so far. I'm missing a couple, I think, but with time I will find them. It does like show you which items you are missing and which ones you've already picked up. So if you know your items, you can find it based on that and then be like, huh, I got my check. And now my friend can continue on their way. And I think it's really cool. It's quite neat. And what makes it bonus funny is that because it's like Dark Souls, right? You don't get the items you normally get. You just get other items. You get randomized items even. But sometimes you feel like the game is trying to tell you something. In the test run we did, one of the first items I got was an armor piece called the Dragon Slayer's Armor, which is part from the Dragon Slayer set. And I thought, wow, that's a pretty cool armor piece, I'm gonna put it on. Then I got the Dragon Slayer Spear. And then I got the Dragon Slayer helmet, and I was like, huh. This feels like the game is pushing me in a certain direction. And so, wow, I guess we were the Dragon Slayer outfit for that game. But on this run, no such thing has happened. But we are gaming at this time. Gaming. Yeah. I'll lead a sippy. I did do a sippy. I mean, you can already sort of tell from the animations. Oh. Betrayed death. Well, I think we're back. We should be back. There we go. Yeah, if you refresh or just change the quality on the stream, it will refresh and will put you back on time. Caught up again. Yeah, like sometimes connection just dies and I don't know why. I would like to blame Twitch for this one. Please no 360p Honley? I mean, afterwards you can put it back. I've given you an idea what to stream next, though. Aww. Randomizer. What is your plans? Random question, no, but what do you think about this little funny game called Satisfactory? It's on the list of games to stream someday. I started playing it. I then saw how cursed you can make this game, and I was like, ooh, gotta save that for a stream someday. And so, yeah, haven't touched it since. Might do SOTN randomizer. I'm thinking desperately about what that abbreviation means. Castlevania. Symphony of the Night. Ah, I see. That would be good. I know, like, Castlevania type games. They well known for the randomizers as well. You throw a randomizer on a game like that and whoa, that's good. That's a good time. I'm still thinking about like what I want to be streaming. Because like, playing console randomizers are so alien to you. Yeah, it's a PC moment, I'm sorry. Yeah. But what you calls it? A bitrate again. Poor bitrates. Bitrate recovery. Me when the bit wrongs. No. Once again, please like refresh to catch up if you need. Gotta patch your 12-year-old PC, Gramps. Yeah. I'm still thinking as well. Because we picked up Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance recently. And while it's a good game, it's a pretty intimidating game too. Ketchup? What about Sriracha? Alright, Zeus, I see it. Raiden clap and stuff? Yeah, he does do that. He tends to. Because that game is pretty energetic. And I don't know, I feel like I'm not doing it justice somehow. But well, we'll probably continue with that. MGR so good, but haven't played in so long since you have on the PlayStation 3. Yeah, no, I can imagine. When it's on a console you don't often boot up, it's hard to pick it back up again. I know, like, I had this little game called Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Man, is that a good game. That's fine, just got to play and get the feel for parrying. Ah, I see. Only be good at it though? A little bit. I'm not that good though, but we're getting there. It is quite a difficult game after all. But I know that like if I have to like boot up a console to play the game, nowadays I really struggle. I just never get around to it. I had Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate for the Switch. But for that I have to like connect my Switch to my you know, computer screen and set it up, and then it's like, to hook up the audio. And then, I mean, that's efforts. I don't want to. Is Fairing Styles more unique than other games? It is, it is. That makes things tricky. Definitely has a learning curve to it. Bully birthday? Hi, Kuro. But who is the bullier and who is the bully? Heard Monster Hunter, quickly ran back to stream, had stream in the background. Hi, Sharko. How are you doing? Play console all the time? Just the PS5, so any PS4 or PS5 game you could play. I see, I see. Bully the Kuro, bully the Kuro. Yeah, we seem to like Monster Hunter in this household. Definitely a Monster Hunter fan. I've played most of the Monster Hunter so far, being like Monster Hunter 3 Ultimates, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimates, Monster Hunter Generations, Generations Ultimate 2 a little bit, and Monster Hunter Worlds, Monster Hunter Rise. They're all good, they're all so good. Monhan. Played Worlds, Gen Alt, and Rise, yeah. Started Iceborne thingy Monhan, but it was with friends. You played once and someone never got back into it. It's a tricky game to get into. But once you're like properly embedded in that game, ooh, now you're stuck. Played some 3 Ultimate and Worlds. Never had anyone to play with, so got burnt out. No, I can imagine as well. I am much the same, where I kind of need someone to play with. Like, I either need to do it on stream, so I have y'all for company, or I gotta have someone with me act like in VC or something. But, honestly, there's a new Monster Hunter on the horizon. Thank you, Lo, for the sip reminder. Wow. And that new Monhan, I will play it. 100% guaranteed. I am not missing a game. I'm too deep in the Monster Hunter pit hole. Rabbit hole, that's the word. Monster Hunter Wilds, excited for it? Me too. It looks so cool. It looks Monster Hunter. And what makes me think, right? And this is like my like every person gets to have one thing that they are grumpy and elitist over. You get one grumpy elitist thing. And mine is Monster Hunter. I remember back in the day, we didn't have no hunter arts. We didn't have no good dodges. We didn't have no good abilities, good armor skills. We had nothing, and we liked it. And so... Monster Hunter Rise, that is pew. Pew, I spit on you, pew. And it's too newfangled for me. I don't know what those Zoomers are up to, but I simply don't understand. Monster Hunter World? Yeah, that's still too modern for me. But it's good enough. I'll begrudgingly accept. Prefer World of Rise? Correct opinion. Normally I would say something like, oh no, yeah, everybody can think what they want, right? No, not with Monster Hunter. My opinion is the only correct one. And my opinion is that World is better than Rise. And that's the truth of the matter. And I will fight people over this. In fact, I have. I have fought people over this. Although I do admit that the Gunlands in Monster Hunter Rise is quite fun. But it's too much fun. It's suspiciously fun. I'm having too much fun playing the game. So we need to do away with that. That's no good. Happy that Catcom did return to World so that people could experience that game again. Yeah, it's really nice to see it. I always love it, like, returning to old games, you know? Not entirely Monster Hunter related, but a while ago I was like, you know what? I should replay Dark Souls 2. I should just replay Dark Souls 2. And so I did. I didn't beat it, but I got a decent chunk into it, and it was a good time. Sometimes it's just good to re-experience some things from your past. Hanli will punch you over Monon? Seen it happen? No, no, no. I would not punch you over Monon. But I will tell you that you're objectively wrong and that you need to rethink whatever it is that is going on in your head. Need to replay Dark Souls Remastered, but on PC. Love the original Dark Souls. It's quite good. It's very good. I do enjoy seeing, though, that like Dark Souls 1 is a deeply, deeply flawed game. There's like a blatantly unfinished area in the game that they shipped off. And, you know, that's okay. I love the game despite all its flaws. I love the game despite all its trials that it throws at you. They're maybe not the best. It just works. I mean, sometimes it legitimately doesn't. But we love it regardless. We love it for being what it is, you know? It has had its long history of being that one weird game that spawned a whole generation of games. And like that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, shoutouts to Demon's Souls, by the way. I played Demon's Souls on emulator because I don't have a PlayStation. I had to emulate that one. And so I emulated Demon's Souls. And it was an experience. It was a weird, weird game. Because like you see the DNA that later would spawn Dark Souls. But it's not quite the same. But it's different, but it's the same, but it's different, you know? And I think it's a good experience. It's also full of just like bosses that are very gimmicky. And that's pretty fun as well in its own way. Have Demon's Souls, Dark Souls 1 for 360 and PC, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 3 for PlayStation 4. That's most of them. I sadly have not been able to play Bloodborne. Oh, how I wish I could play Bloodborne. But sadly, no Bloodborne. That game is not available on PC and I can't emulate it and life is hard. Bloodborne is the best one in your opinion? Aw, people always say that. And every time I get sad, I can't play that one. You have Demon's Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring. Maybe coming to PC soon though, no lie. No lie? What kind of sources have you seen that I've missed? I was defeated with "it will never come." You got Lies of P and it's decent so far? I also have Lies of P in my library. I haven't touched it yet though, because it's a stream game. Gotta wait for them to stream it. And well, we're not there yet. French but good? Well, perhaps. I mean, the energy from the game, it's like, I wouldn't say it has French energy. Maybe the setting does, but the game itself does not. It's too anime to be French. Does that make any sense at all? Probably not. Oh? Wait, is my chat broken? Huh. I'm looking at the chats in, like, my OBS client, and it's frozen. But the chat on screen is going. Huh. A little bit odd, but alright. Yeah, no, like, it works fine in the stream. But it does not work fine in my clients. Ah, and Cake Pan VT. Ah, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Just look on your stream. Yeah, I mean, I have my stream manager right beside it. And, it's back to normal. There we go. It's all back. It's Victorian aesthetics. It looks like it. It looks very much like it. And like at first I thought, like, this is Pinocchio content. How good could it possibly be? They say such things as lie or die. Huh? How good could it possibly be? But then I saw that good old YouTube essayist, Jacob Geller, made a video about Pinocchio and mentioned Lies of P, and I was like, you know what? If Jacob Geller likes it, damn right, I'll like it too. Must say you're very beautiful. Ah, thank you, Cake Pan. Ah, it is very much appreciated. Hi. Gothic aesthetic and Bloodborne is just Victorian but better. I'd say the toss-up, depending on what you like more. And it all depends at the end of the day. Also, Cake Pan, if you want to see like more of this kind of models, my model was made by Shu, who's very talented and has made quite a few models as well, but including his own. Is my bot broken? Is my bot broken? Ain't no way. Wait, no, there it went. It was a little bit late, but there we go. That bot is struggling. Pat the bot. The bot did its best, after all. But Shu's very cool. He has very good streams as well. Dave still hasn't fixed his model command? Wait, it's not. Is it broken? Damn, I'll have to yell at him sometime. We'll get him his working command. Gwa. Gwa. Jay's a busy angel. Human college and working a human job. Yeah, it's true. He said he would fix it. It's been 3 months. That Jay. Damn. Unlucky. Only can be intimidating. Understand you, bot? No, I'm not intimidating. Come on, what could possibly be intimidating about me, huh? What is it? I'll sit up in my chair for that. Love Bloodborne. Haven't played it yet though, but you'll get a chance to play it soon. That's exciting. I gotta play it too at some point, but I still don't know how. Only got the bigger arm than the bot. That is true. We got the big arm. Also waiting for Jay to get more space for his PC, so he can play and enjoy the Monster Hunter World experience. Wow. I'll inevitably end up playing with him at some points. You'll get a little bit of mana for that. Points when Hanli did the Death Stare? No, never happened. I'm sure. No, that's propaganda of some sort. I would never do menacing stares. Never. That's not a thing that I'm capable of. It's not, just simply not in it. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. Holly's gonna show Jay the ropes of being a hunter, whenever it happens, that is. Eventually. Also, man, my chats keep breaking. Because my OBS chat is broken now. My Stream Manager chat is broken. And the only chat that I have that actually works is the on-screen one. That's the only one that's properly connected. It's weird. Does don't trigger the Hanli eye lasers of death and destruction stuff, chat? Don't want to stop existing. That's okay. My problem is there's no lasers in there. There really wouldn't be. Why would there be a laser in there? Come on now. But the seas know that we don't. And it's a secret. What? God, it would be cool though to have something like that. Some kind of mechanical stuff. What? Man, I like mechs too much. They're so cool. And I'm thinking about mechs. Oh, Nancy is dying live on stream. No, the tech is gone? No way. Alright, enough of the tech. No more tech. We are now low tech. We are no more fancy. I can't even point with my arm. It's criminal, to be honest. Also, you know how I mentioned that my chats kept like breaking? At least you still have long hair. Not everything has been taken from me. But the redeem didn't even show up in my OBS activity feed. But it did show up in my Stream Manager activity feed. I gotta be careful. Spoke too soon? Ah, not my hair. Not the really cute short hair. No way. That's rough. Oh no. Cute short hair. We aren't PS5 graphics anymore. We're now PSX graphics. A step up. Or step down. I'm unsure. Short hair and the blush. Everything is getting toggled today. Nothing is sacred. But that's quite alright. I have been told that the short hair is quite a vibe. PSX is a different console than PS1. Ah, I see. I'm not too familiar on all the different consoles. They're all a bit of a mystery to me. Oh. Wait. Didn't know that? PSX is the OG grey one. Oh. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe Twitch is having issues. Because, like, my different entities struggle connecting to Twitch right now. Yeah, my stream manager just says, like, no, you can't connect. You can't do it. Man, that's why I have 3 of them. 3 of them open. And so even if 2 of them fail, I'll have 1 left over. Just for me. Is your optical inputs glitching? Don't worry. Yeah, I'm just like hallucinating. Chat just not being there. Twitch be messing up on Hanley's birthday? I mean, it always messes up a little bit. But the mark of a good streamer is the ability to improvise, so I'll take it as a challenge. Because if I can overcome that, then I can overcome anything. Mm-hmm. Not of the Holly, yeah. You know, favorite emote? It's quite the emote. PSX was actually the DVR PlayStation 2 combo device. Came out in 2003. Huh. That's pretty neat. Kuro. Kuro, not the lick. Damn. Kuro is thirsty today. That's okay. Pat pat. Out of PSX is the very pog one? Not these 2? No way. There's 2 enemies now. That's a lot of enemies. Oh. But I'm sure we'll be fine. I've been thinking because, like, I can't help but always, like, think ahead. We've always been rivals. It's a contest of who can lick the most. It's a bit of an odd contest, but Godspeed, Z's, you've got this. I'm sure you'll win. But I've been thinking hairstyles, right? Because when I first designed the Hanli, I just kind of made something up on the spot. Bah, thanks for the sip reminder. And I'm not that good at making up hairstyles and such. So, well, just kind of got what we have now. Except we, like, have the long hair and the short hair. Short hair, ponytail, twin tails. Those are pretty good options. But I did see an option that I thought was very nice. Don't start with the tail options? I mean, I'm not sure if they count as twin tails. But do you know the anime, what was it again? Kaguya-sama Love is War? That show's pretty good, I think. And in that show, there's a character. There's a pretty neat character. Not the MGX, it's not MGX, I promise. But you have... Not by that name? No, it's, Kaguya-sama Love is War. And there's a character in it, Igino Miko, who's very cute. Ah, that's a cute character. Let's see, do I have any pictures of them? I might have one floating around. Let's see. I have one of them. Let's see if I just drag this onto the stream, does that work? That's quite big. But this one, right in the middle. You see that hair? You see that hair? That's some good hair right there. You got like two side ponytails almost. And they're pretty floofy because you pull up the hair ties a little bit and kind of floofs up. And I think that's very cute. This is I like this one. Pay no mind that she's very grumpy, that's okay. We like Miko, even though she's grumpy. But, Miko can sit on our table. There you go. How long would they be? Loose pigtails, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure what things are called, I'll be real. But they would be pretty lengthy, I think. Kind of like shoulder length like this as well. Bald? No. I'm not a bald tuber. I'm sorry, Jester. Can't be doing that. We're not one of those. Sadly, we got a full head of hair. Your hair is long enough to do that, but it's so curly. I've tried doing it with my hair, but my hair's not quite long enough to get the proper poof effects. And it doesn't really have the volume to do it without the poof effects. So I can't do it. But maybe later in a V2 model I could do it. And so that would be pretty cool, I think. You get natural ringlets. Wait. Oh, I think I know what those are. Maybe. Maybe I know. Actually, on the topic of hair, I don't know how common this is, but I've been noticing that more and more of my hairs are turning white. And that's mildly concerning. And I've been told by different people, it's oh, you're just getting older. And some people are like, no, listen, you have a lot of white hairs actually. Something's up. And I don't know who to trust. I don't know. But I do know that those white hairs, they're really pretty actually. Sometimes a hair falls out and sometimes it's a white hair. And then I look at it and it's really pretty actually. Developing albinism? I mean, it's not quite at that kind of pace. You've been getting white hair since she was 19? Yeah. You have natural ones too that you had forever. Yeah, I've had, just normal hair. But it's been a recent thing, the last, couple months, I'd say. Where suddenly, out of nowhere, it's pah! White hairs. And, it kind of got me thinking because, white hairs are a vibe. Well, have you been stressed? Well, well, have I? Yeah. I've been doing my university graduation projects, and oh boy, that's stressful. So I'm guessing it's from that. Chances are very good. honestly, I think white hair is a look. Yours are just now starting to turn white? But you're also old. Ah, pat. It's okay. I know that my dad has like really pretty, like, hair where it's like, it's got like white streaks in it. And it's like, wow, that's really cool. Where it's just like, I think it's called pepper and salt. It's a really good look. I'm a little jealous, honestly. Having white hair would be pretty cool, I think. And maybe I can get a different hair vibe at some point. Some change is nice. Wow. I've also thought about just like dyeing my hair white, but that sounds like effort. And you also need to maintain it. Used to have platinum blonde hair. Now it's all copperish dark blonde red mix naturally. Ah, that sounds pretty cool. That's a pretty nice mix. Wow. Yeah, hair colors are cool. I know that I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. And of course, I got the pink hair in that game too. But lately, I've been running around with white hair. And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool too, not gonna lie. That's a vibe. And now I'm conflicted because both white and, like, pink are good. They're both very good vibes. The white can be a vibe? Yeah, for sure. Kinda jealous of your sister for still having her platinum blonde natural. Like you used to. But you also like the copperish red? They're both quite cool. And ultimately it's about how you roll with what you have, you know? That's ultimately the most important part. Yeah. Man. Speaking of like painting things, I've been thinking about mech painting. Because we've been streaming a lot of Armored Core, right? And as part of that, you know, you got the mechs. And I now that we're done with the game, I kind of want to just start painting a mech. Armored Core, we did? Never heard of it. Well, I know you have. You've been there. I saw you in Chatport. But I'm thinking of spending some time just painting mechs. Just making cool looking robots, you know? And it's like a hobby that like I've like sort of wanted to get into, but it's very difficult to get into, and I probably won't. Like proper painting, that is. Thornbush paint arc, yeah. Because I've got this mech in the game called Thornbush. And he's very stupid and he's very dumb and we all hate him very much, but he gets results. He gets results that nobody else does. What, the one that definitely won't work against the final boss? Exactly. I said that it wouldn't work. Bad rates? I didn't see any bad rates. No bad rates on my side. There's a wild stream event going on right now. Random event right now. Here it comes. So I live in a city center. An historical city center even. And I'm pretty sure this weekend is some sort of carnival weekend in the Netherlands. And you might be able to hear it on the mic when I speak. There's a marching band in town. And boy, are they marching. And sometimes they pass by my window. ASMR marching band, let's go. Hi, Jay. Oh my god, hi. Let me give you a second, shoutouts. You're just in time for the marching band. I think you can probably hear them. I don't know how well it picks up. A second? Yeah, it's a second. Shouted you out to the start of the stream too. And hi Jay, I hope you're doing well. Can't hear them right now. Okay, that's good. I can. They're scary. It's your birthday? Yeah, but I can't shout myself out now, can I? That'd be messed up and twisted and evil. So we're shouting at you instead. Ah, okay, there you go. Okay, the marching band's getting quite close. Happy birthday, thank you, Jay. I really appreciate it. Hey, you hear it? Yeah, now they're getting in. I hope it's not too loud, because I cannot turn them off, as it turns out. They are outside of my control. It's not too bad, don't worry. Okay. That's good, that's good. Still don't hear it over BGM? Okay, well currently they're quieting down. But they were pretty loud. Unsuspecting viewers would confuse it with the BGM. Ah, that's good, that's good. BGM sounds lovely, thank you, thank you. Instead, good old Ishgard Pillars Night theme. Gah. Gah. Also, Jay, I must say, I get more and more impressed with how you do these streams so often, so long. It impresses me a lot. Because, like, I've been streaming now for like 1 hour and 45 minutes-ish. And I've already talked about so many topics. How do you think of, like, all the things to say? Deep voice, yeah, please? No. We're not doing a deep now. Because that would be more than what you bargained for. Just don't watch the full VODs, they're so bad. Aww. Because, Shark, you don't understand. I can do a deep voice. My voice goes down. It would no longer be cute. High pitch, Neil? Yeah. Okay, that's cheating. Hold up, I gotta do better than that. That was a resonance only, nya. That's cheating. Yeah. No, wait, no, that's not good. Hold up, we gotta give it a good shot. We gotta get a good one. Yeah. I think that's the best you'll get. I did my best. Thank you for the head pats. Jay, what other ASMR trigger words should on do? Yeah, I already did a couple ones that Z suggested. Being chocolate and stipple. It was good. Alright, thank you. Wow. Sir, don't know any people, just tell me? Ah. Yeah, I'm much in the same boats. I don't know. I'm just sitting here. I'm just chatting. Chocolates? Yeah. Chocolates. That's one of the words, for sure. Also, man, I can already kind of feel the strain on my voice. Please, not the ASMRs not knowing any ASMR. Well, there's two of us now. But I don't think I can stream for too long. Because when I'm streaming normally, I don't talk all the time. Additionally, I put less effort into my voice because, you know, we're just hanging out, we're playing a video game. But now I'm talking literally non-stop, and I'm putting lots of effort into it. And so it's a little spicy on the vocal cords. RRON? Yeah, we don't have an RR redeem anymore. Talk softer and it goes a tad easier depending on how you do it, of course. I mean, like, the main problem isn't the vocal cords, I feel, but it's my larynx. Or maybe it's both, it's kind of hard to tell. Not the RR removal patch? It has happened. But I know that, like, talking softly especially, that's kind of hard. Like, it's a difficult one. And I think I'd also need to practice and get more stamina for these things. So we'll see how long it goes for. All Hundley voices are good? I appreciate it, I appreciate it. Yeah, but like, today I'm specifically trying to do a good ASMR performance, you know? And that carries certain expectations, you know? And so we try to do our best. Talking softly you can do for literal days, but some other stuff you can't do longer than minutes. Yeah. Like, I think talking in a specific soft way that I'm talking right now is especially straining for the voice. You gotta... I remember reading about that. But at least we could be cozy while we're getting licked by Kuro. Low femme voices. Have you seen Frieren only? Have I? Wait, who in Frieren has a low voice? Oh, Frieren. I see, I see. Well, I'll lower a little bit and see if that does anything. No, she doesn't. I don't know. Honestly, I don't fully remember. I gotta think about it. Watched a few episodes of Rain. Her voice isn't that low. I mean, I wouldn't say it's too low, but it's like... who knows, honestly? I'm gonna be deleting this one. There we go. Wow. No more Miko Ino. Her English VA is a bit lower. Ah, I see, I see. Well, I suppose I am destined for the low voice. So you might as well embrace it. Need tomboy girl, that's a friend that'll play video games with you. Oh, God, to have something like that. Yeah, your voice is real good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm just happy that I can do a good vocal performance, you know? That I can say words in a way where people are like, you know what, that sounded good, thank you. I'm like, yeah, that's good. And I am dipping a little bit now, I think, where we're going a little bit lower. A little bit into the lower reaches. Oh, that does remind me. I watched a whole video on what vocal fry is to try and study up and understand how it works and how it is generated and how it should be used, if at all. And it's really interesting to see. I think it's really interesting to learn more about how voices work. I may not always be able to apply everything, but I did notice that I'm quite a vocal fry user. I don't use it in the stereotypical sense that people often complain about, but I do use it quite frequently. Just in the middle of sentences too. And I did not notice until I watched that video, where, you just say words and then vocal fry happens. Hi there, hi flying chainsaws, hello, how are you doing? Hope you are doing quite well. What's vocal fry? Vocal fry is when, so you have your vocal cords, and those are little elastic bands inside of your air tube, your trachea. And I'm grand, how about you? I'm doing quite well as well. It's my birthday after all, so we're hanging out, we're doing good, and I'm glad to hear you're doing well as well. But the vocal fry, so your vocal folds, your vocal cords, they can vibrate, but sometimes they vibrate chaotically, where instead of having a nice pure tone, it's more of a ah, and there's crackling and popping and all that sort of stuff going on. And so if you use that, then you get interesting sounds. So for example, this is talking with lots of vocal fry, like that. And of course you shouldn't do it all the time, like that. That's a bit much, that's a little bit much. But you can add it in for spice. Then again, some people have a very fry voice, and it does sound quite nice. Happy 21st. Well, I don't think it's my 21st birthday, but no better than to call a lady any older. Ah, you are quite right. Thank you. How considerate. The sound the girl from The Ring does is a prime example of vocal fry. I can't say that I know that one. Very smart chains. Very smart, very smart. I suppose I too must be careful, lest I accidentally reveal that I am old. Ah, alas. It's the ah sound you did, but lower, even way slower kind of fry interval. Yeah, because the fry interval is also a different thing that can be variated. Man, I watched a whole video on this. They were talking about the nature of the chaotic warbles in it, because it tends to have a big spike and a small spike and then a big spike again, and alternates the two. If there's voice fry, then your voice is probably deep fried. I mean, it's not about how deep it is or crunchy. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Flying Chainsaws. Oh. Always appreciated. But fry is about the sound, the popping sound that you would expect from frying. It's ah. It's a little bit of crackling. Nothing like oil on the fire. At least over here in the States or West Coast, it's associated with the Valley Girl accents. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Although, I don't know if I can do a good Valley Girl. I'm not really aware of American accents that well. I only know that quite a few people think it is very annoying. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that I'm not vocal frying like that. But I think it's like, oh my gosh. This is like that? Hold up. Not the half-baked attempt, I'd say. Hey, Honey, can you talk in Southern American accents? Well, here's the dangerous part of that. Firstly, it's ASMR. Secondly, I have a friend from Texas, and I think they're very cool. And they see me not know anything about Southern America, and they're like, oh, you have no idea. And I don't want to generate a clip that would piss them off in particular. As someone from Texas, I give you the pass. As a Southern, I will not get offended. You have my permission. Double Texas permission. Okay, but for this to work, I will need a line to say. If you can give me a line to say in a Southern accent, then I will do my best, I promise you. But if I try to improvise a line, it will not work. But I need a line. My brain is not big enough to know what to say and how to say it at the same time. I can't do that. Because then I think too hard about it, and then I stutter, and then it's all over. But if you just give me a line, then we're cooking. We should not be cooking, but we're cooking then. Alright, yeah, that's one hell of a line. Alright. Alright, gotta sit up straight for this one. Howdy, partner. Y'all looking mad cute right about now. Well, shucks, partner. These biscuit, I can't do it. I don't know. It's also because I'm trying to be quiet and talk softly. These gravy are delicious. I did my best. I gave it my all. And for what? Damn. Humbly broken. I gave it an honest try. I don't think it was very good. Never let me do a Southern accent. Cannot for the life of you make out your accents? Well, that's because I have quite a few rolled into one. A bit of a complex history, if you will. Because I am of the mysterious type of person that lives in a European country, but doesn't actually speak the language from there very often. I legitimately speak more English than I speak my mother tongue, which doesn't help. Then additionally, I don't only speak English with American people, I speak with a variety of nationalities. And additionally, I have a pretty complex heritage when you kind of get down to it. And hi, Myriad. Hello. Welcome on in. So yes, as Port says, Scandinavian is half right. Because, I was born in Sweden. And so Swedish was my first language. But then, we moved to the Netherlands. Which would make you think that, like, oh, we're speaking Dutch now. But no, it's not quite that simple. Because my parents are Afrikaans. So they would speak Afrikaans at home, which is like Dutch, but weird and foreign and a little bit scary. And so I grew up with a mix of Swedish, Dutch, English, and Afrikaans. And so, well, what you're hearing now was whatever resulted out of that. Spooky Dutch? Yeah. Can you speak all of them fluently? No. I can no longer speak Swedish because I moved out of Sweden when I was very young. And, well, there's not a lot of Swedish people in the Netherlands, so eventually I forgot. And, well, same with Afrikaans. But I can understand Afrikaans pretty well still. It is just that Afrikaans is very similar. Very similar to what you call to Dutch. So it's very easy to say Dutch words and Dutch grammar instead of the Afrikaans words and grammar. How do you spell your name with only 2 letters, by the way? I would say either HL or HY. I'd say that's good. Or HN. I'll just go with QT. Alright, that's smooth. Damn it, I fell for it. I've been had. That snuck past my defenses. No way. Good one, Chainsaw. Oldest trick in the book. It is. I've seen it. And hi, Simpera. Your voice is really nice and soothing. Ah, thank you, thank you. I'm honored. And thank yous for the follow as well, Yaseikane. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Got some fried chicken. Ah, that's good to hear, Kuro. Hi, Yase. Hope I pronounced that right. Always get to smell that one. You're cute when you fluster. Listen, I've been streaming for quite a while. You pronounce it perfectly? Ah, thank you. Humbly only comfy? But I've been streaming for quite a while. And I'm still not used to it. I don't know, I feel like I should have gotten more resilient by now. Like, more resilient to compliments. But no. No, I'm still not. I don't know, I have not built up a tolerance. And there's one compliment that I get quite often that every single time just hits me directly in the core. And that is people saying that my voice is nice. Because, man, I work damn hard for this voice, and I'm very proud of it. And so it's like, it is a reminder that, like, man, that work paid off, you know? Because it's easy to, you know, live in the present and sit in your current situation and be like, yeah, alright, we're sitting here. Everything is normal, but then sometimes it's nice to be reminded that, like, hey, you worked hard for something and now you're reaping the benefits. Good job. You did well. And that's pretty poggers. Your voice beautiful, thank you. Imagine working to be cuter? Yeah, I imagine. Couldn't be me. Oh. It's fine, Hanli, we all love you. Thank you, Yase. It reminds me of that one Isaac meme. Where you see like a VR chat avatar or something, I think? Of like Isaac from The Binding of Isaac, who's just standing there crying. And you just hear this crunchy, like Xbox Live voice that just says, Isaac, we love you. And then you see like the tiniest smile appear on Isaac's face, and it's precious, and I'm thinking about that one. Aw. I want to sleep on a bed made of your voice. Aw. Well, technically I do upload VODs. And then when you go to bed, you could put that VOD on, it's true. It's not the same, but... There you go. Got it, boss? Wow. Also, Simbera, how you get, let's see. How can I get a voice like yours? Depends. Do you have a mask voice or a femme voice? Because, depending on which one, you have to do different things to get here. But either way, it is possible. Ever seen Hanli and I together in the same room? Don't look into that. Mask voice? Well, boy, do I know how to get a voice from that. I know all there is about voice training. Well, not all there is, but there's quite a few. There's quite a few things you can do to get your voice nice and nice, you know? And I don't think that I can give you the whole course of information here. That's maybe a bit much, but I can do my best to give you the best pointers. But the big keys, in my opinion, is firstly remembering that pitch is a lie. Nobody cares about pitch. Pitch is a scam sold by voice companies to sell more voices. So like how high you're physically speaking, that doesn't matter that much. Because all things considered, I'm not talking that high right now. Frick pitch, that's true. The main thing that matters, the biggest one, is your larynx, your voice box. You can feel it in your throat. It's like if you feel the front of your throat, you can feel a little bump. That right there's your larynx. And you're probably not used to moving that thing around. But you need to move that thing as high as it possibly can go. Move it until it's practically connecting to your, like, not just like practically inside your head. You want it to be mostly in your, you know, touching your chin. Because your larynx, if I adjust my larynx real quick, and this is going to sound a little bit funny, but if I keep this pitch and I shift my larynx down, you get a different sounding voice. The pitch does not change, but the resonance does. And that resonance, that's the important part. Only powering down? Yeah, this is me powering down. It's a little embarrassing to do, but that's how it works. And then once you have that larynx up in there, just keep it up there. It's a little bit hard to like find out how to move those muscles, but One way that you can train this, by the way, if you exhale, you just make a sound, right? Just go, and that sound that happens when you exhale, that sound, if you really think about it, that's a sound of air as it passes through your throat and mouth system. And you want that sound to be as high as possible. So with a low larynx, you get a low exhale. With a high larynx, you get a high exhale. And so you can very easily verify how you're doing. That's good, exactly. Another fun way to do that, and this is very silly, is you can get your phone speaker, you can get your phone out, and you can like play white noise on your phone, and then put your phone speaker into your mouth. I don't recommend doing this, but you can. And if you do that, it will sound differently depending on how your mouth is shaped. So it's a very good training method. But it's a bit silly, and also your phone might get wet, so I wouldn't recommend it. The hi Kuro again. I always love the licks. I'm always impressed that you find new lick emotes. It's quite impressive. I think that's Creamy, right? That's a fast lick emote. That's quite impressive. Honestly, your larynx doesn't move a lot when you do that. That means you have more room left to grow, right? Me when I eat my phone because Hanli said so? Well, I did warn against it. Thank you, boss. Look more into it. But now you sleep. Very cool and chill vibes here. One final thing before you go. There's a very good resource, and it's a YouTube channel called Trans Voice Lessons. Trans Voice Lessons, they're very good. They're damn good. They have all the info you could ever want on how to shape your voice exactly how you want it. And writing that down? Yeah, I've learned so much about how the voice works from them. Stuff like vocal weights, vocal pressure, mouth shape, and there's all sorts of things. And it's honestly a bit intimidating, but as long as you remember larynx number 1, larynx is the champion, you'll get there, you know? Like all the other ones are mostly optional, as long as you remember that the larynx, that's the good one. Bully the Kuro? That does remind me. A bit of a story. This is one of those stories where I contemplate one of those stories where I contemplate maybe I should make my stream 18 plus just to be safe. Just so that there can never anything go wrong in that aspect. You know when you swallow, your larynx moves a lot, right? Yeah, that's one method to find out how it moves. It's just swallow. I think you're the only person you know with a non-18 plus stream, to be honest. Currently mine is still for all ages too. I have not made the switch yet. I probably should at some points, but for now I don't. But I mentioned, because I hang out in Final Fantasy XIV quite a lot. And my friends in that game are quite silly. And so I mentioned to them that hey, I would like to be able to bully people. 'Cause there's this person who keeps appearing in my chat. It's this person called Glitchy Kuro. And they're so bullyable. But I don't know how. What do you do? How do you bully people? I don't know. So I lamented this fact to them. And also hi Tekken. And I was prompted with, here, you can practice on my friend. And I said some things that I will not repeat on stream. That's where the story ends. I hear the marching band again. They're back. Oh no, they're rounding the corner. I can hear them. They're approaching. Didn't know Holly was a liar. Can't hear them yet. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, that's good. For people just popping in, I've been haunted today by a marching band. How many saxes are there? I don't think they have any saxes, but they have. It is a brass band, but they have a tuba for sure. I can hear the tuba, and it sounds like they have a handful of trumpets. Oh no, they're getting closer. I apologize in advance. We might not be able to avoid them. Their route tends to go in front of my window. In front of my house. Heard that one? Yeah, currently it's a percussion section, which is good. But the directional microphone pickup pattern does go hard? Oh, I hope so. Can't hear it, but it's softer than the BGM, so no worries. That's good, that's good. Oh, but they've stopped. We're all safe. I hope. Unless they start back up again. There they go again. Unlucky. So BGM is good. Makes unwanted background sounds get muddied into it. You're right. You're right. At least you're not like Jay and physically beating your mic. I mean, at the start of the stream I did do that. I don't know how to say this, but I did do that. I did poke my mic a little bit. But I think it's all good. It's all good. Plus, like, I'm sure there's something nice about that, you know? Did you forget how long your arms and legs are? I mean, I'm just sitting still for my stream. Because I can't really move about. Because then I'll get too far away from my mic. Because it's right here. I am pointing right now, but you cannot see it. It is right here. Imagine being able to sit still. Oh, I can't. My upper half, not sitting still. My leg? Oh, that one's moving. Point again, I'm trying to envision it. Alright, here we go. I'm pointing at it. Pointing at that mic. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, there you go. Right, bullying people. Honestly, if a homily falls in the woods, but there's nobody around to hear it, does it make a noise? Using your right hand? No, my left hand. Because my microphone is slightly to my right. And so if my right hand moves up, it hits the mic. So I move my left hand. Thank you for the sip reminder, Jester. Man, I have been thinking though, right? Like, different acts. Holly has been thinking, oh, that's a novel thing. That's new. No way. Ain't no way. That's crazy. But no, I've been thinking, like, can you bully chat? Is that a thing? Is that real in nature? Or is it fake? And I don't know. It's been a mystery to me. I've been rotating that idea slowly in my head for a long time. And it's a mystery. I don't know. I don't get it. You can bully Kuro and Jay? Oh, I don't think I can bully Jay. He's too powerful. She would never bully me. What do you mean exactly? I could never. Slowly like a roast pig. Huh? Now that's a metaphor I don't understand in this context. Nah, he puts on a front. I mean, aren't we all? How to bully chat, enable slow mode? No, that's mean. I don't want to be mean though. Like, that's the main thing, right? It's like, I don't want to be mean. But how can you bully without being mean? It's simply not possible. Could be like Jay and start deleting all of your mods' messages? No, that would be messed up. I can't do that. Come on now, that would be messed up. Why would you do that? Why would you mute someone's words? I mean, you could tease. I mean, tease on what exactly? To tease, you need to be able to tease about something, right? And where are you getting that material from? Tease your face, got him? No, yeah, that's messed up. That's too far, Kuro. Jay does it all the time, but why? Like, from knowing the person, I see you. So it would be like saying like pointing at Kuro and then saying they're trying to act tough despite being a fragile femboy. Is that it? Exactly? Alright, gotcha, boss. Wow. That was word for word a quote from a image that is labeled glitchyguro.gif. It's not even a joke. So easy. Like poking someone for always licking people. That does make sense. Fragile femboy. Quickly switch tabs? Woo, you know what? Maybe this bullying industry has something to it after all. Maybe there's something to this, but it does feel a bit messed up in a way, you know? Where someone is like, hey, Holly, how are you doing? And I'm like, you're weird. Like, that's messed up, right? That's truly twisted. Who could do such a thing? That's just being mean, but real. Yeah, exactly. So, like, you gotta strike a balance, if you will. And that's definitely an act. That's definitely a tough bullying that makes someone go blush, not bullying that makes someone go frown. Yeah, you know. That's my secret. I'm clueless. I don't know what makes people blush. I mean, like, I have some ideas, but it's like, it's tricky, you know? It's definitely difficult to do. There's an art to it, and it gives me newfound appreciation for people who can pull it off. You acting smug? Makes me blush? Wow. That's good info right there. Just use Kuro and Jay as your teasing bags. I mean, we've already established I can't tease Jay. So it would just be Kuro. Just Kuro. You're like barely hanging in there because you had no sleep last night, and now you're fragile fembo and you're wide awake. Alright, Sharko. I know your nature. I see who you are. And that's okay, you know? You know, we all have our wants and needs, and it's okay if one of your needs is fragile femme. That's okay. That's okay. We can find you some, I'm sure. Hanley smug? If someone said Hanley is smug, it makes me wonder if they've never met someone actually smug like Rain. I'm not that smug, I don't think. Whenever I like start becoming smug, I feel like that's fucked up and I stop being smug. Fragile femboy's the new trigger word. Maybe it's a subtle smugness catching you. That's true, there's a bit of subtle superiority hidden in my voice sometimes. Occasionally. There's just a little bit of like, in there. That's as subtle as a brick through your window. I suppose it would be. But I suppose some people like a brick through their window then. But who am I to judge them for that? I could also just provide after all. The phrasing on that's a little bit weird, Port. What could you possibly have meant by this? Huh. It's when people say these certain words, like booba, twink, and of course, femboy, that automatically gets your attention when not paying said attention, makes you go, wait, what are we talking about? Well, I'll keep that in mind. If I ever need your attention, I'll know where to get it. At the twink store. We'll pop on by and fetch some. Please don't judge. Oh no, I would never judge. No, of course, it's okay. It's okay. Pat, pat. Patting your head gently. A Twinkie femboy booba, huh? Huh. What about Twinkies? I don't know what those are, I'll be real. I don't know. But let it be said, it's okay to, you know, like certain things and have certain desires. That's okay. That's okay. I'm trying to think who to recommend for Twink VTubers. What's a good fit for that? Like how you like Hanley and think she's very cool, so true, so real. Wasn't listening for the last few minutes? Ah, that's fair. Jay is twinkish? I wouldn't say full twink. Wouldn't say so. Literally Shu Sakurai though. Twunk? I'm not too familiar with the terms, I'm sorry. That's a new one to me. Somber? Somber VT? I think that could work. Yeah, I'll get a sip for that. Gwa. Zombie is just a little goober. That is true. Sombra is a good one. I do recommend. Gwa. I do notice there's a bit of strain on my voice now. Which makes sense because we're approaching the 3-hour mark. But honestly, I'm surprised I've been able to go for this long to begin with. Twitch always recommends you VTuber ASMR or Femboy VTuber channels, or sometimes both. You're like, please stop, I already know. Unlucky Sharkomancer, you've been understood by Twitch. Twitch knows what you are. You're gonna go sleep, so your voice really rocked you to sleep? Ah, I am honored. Good night, Flying Chainsaws. Sleep well. I hope that you can have the coziest of dreams. And that you can get all the rest that you need. Wow. You've been going for 2.5 hours? I've been going for quite a while. Hope you've had a good birthday, Hanli. I have, Zamorak. It's been quite nice. We've been hanging out. I've been having fun preparing for the stream and had a good day at work as well. Because at work, I've been doing lots of tinkering. Tinkering of circuits, and it's been good. Because, like, you have math that you need to do for circuits, or you just throw a bunch of components into a simulation and watch it go. It goes, you know? And then you try to make something out of it. I think that's pretty cool too. So today I've been doing a little bit of that tinkering, and then it was dinner time, then it was emergency prep for today's stream. Because, like, chatting streams are scary, you know? Like, what do you even talk about? Well, you could also be talking about, imagine not watching Femboy VTubers with the Empreg tag, couldn't be me. Damn, is that how you found Ren? I did very well, though. Or still do, I'd rather say. Honestly, I was really scared about today's stream, because I've never done a chatting stream before like this. And, like, I don't know how to monologue well, but honestly, I'm happy with how this has been going. This has been good. This has been nice. And, like, I have notes in front of me. They're right here. And I haven't even talked about, like, some of the things I wanted to talk about. I just didn't do it. Yeah, because, like, if I needed, like, emergency topics, you know, if, like, somehow, like, everything became silent and awkward and nobody's in chat and I'm scared and I'm intimidated, you know? And so, I have a list of talking ideas. So that if I'm ever stuck, I can pick one from the tree, but so far it was not necessary. We've just been talking normally and it's been good. And I think that's nice. That's a good vibe. Always keep extra topics for the lol and chatting. Exactly. Keep a whole notebook open. But honestly, I kind of want to do this again sometime. This was nice. I really like chatting. It's a good time. Because, like, whenever I play video games, I like the video game, of course. But I like the chatting in between the gaming more. And, well, this is the best one. Here you go. Just talking. And more interaction too. Just chatting is nice because we get to listen to Hanli's voice. It's true, you do get to listen to it. Quite a bit, in fact. Just going on stream of consciousness like these can be fun. It can be. And I've noticed that, like, I've really gotten less nervous about it, right? Because when you're scared and you're trying to force words to come out of your mouth, man, that's difficult. You can't do that. That's messed up. But then if you just say, like, hey, we're gonna talk a bit, and you just start chatting, you just don't stop. Ah. Goes well. How's your voice doing? It's holding up surprisingly well still. It's a little bit sore, but we're going strong still. But we do have to end eventually, sadly. And that's probably better sooner than later. And oh yay. Was it OJ? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Now that you've done your first JSMR stream, how do you feel about doing more? I'd say so, it sounds good. I really like this. It's a really good time. And like, I thought that this stream would be like a bonus good stream. And like, it would like be that the stream would work because it's my birthday today and people would pop in and we could talk about the birthday. But like, we have not been talking about my birthday at all. And it's not like a bad thing, that's a good thing. It means that if I do this again next week, that's fine. That's fine, it's good. Just don't actually be like Jay and start playing Subway Surf or Fortnite in the background. I would never. That would be rude and messed up, you know? Can't do that. That would be fucked up and also twisted. Least attentions with us? Exactly, 100%. The only things I have open is my OBS, my stream manager, which is this OBS number 2, and my talking ideas, which I haven't used. Trying to find a VTuber that has an open lobby for Monster Hunter, so you can play with them. I think you'll struggle to find an open lobby for that. That's very difficult. Open lobbies for games like that tend to be kind of hard. Especially because, like, especially when you're doing lower content, it's hard to play in a way that's fun for everybody. But yeah, it is a good time. I like chatting. And yeah, open lobbies are very dangerous. A lot of things can go wrong. And like, fighting games, I think, are one of the few ones where it's like pretty safe, but a lot of other ones are like, whoa, can't be doing that, boss. I know that a while ago I did an open lobby Guilty Gear stream. It was a lot of fun. Although I did notice that there's a particular, like, type of viewer that will happen in fighting game streams with open lobbies. And it is a good player who is here just to show off. And man, they exist. Ooh. And boy, they really do punch me in the gut. Ooh, that hurts. But at the very least, we had like enough people that were also like, you know, like medium good at the game. And so we would have like a lot of matches that were like, you know, pretty fun. And then like one person would be in the queue and they would punch me really hard, really quickly. And they would be like, all right, that was the game. And they would go back to the end of the queue. And it like feels a bit mean to say that almost, but like, you can like play the video game if you're really good, in a way that's also fun for the other person, you know? Like there was one person who showed up. I think they were called El Macho, and they were really good at the game. But they also played in a way where our matches were close. In fact, I won one of them. And, like, no, if he wanted, he could beat me up easily. But he played in a way where he played really cool, but also on my level. And that was cool. That was very nice. And that's the kind of people I hope to be fighting in the future too. But open lobbies are kind of rough. Because you never know who's going to show up. In this case, I had the benefit of my friends showing up, you know? Because I know Gems was there. I know Lolly was there. I know Lily was there. We had a bunch of friends. Because I talked to them in VC earlier, and I was like, listen, I need something to do tonight. And it might be Guilty Gear. And they were like, yeah, we'll play with you. And without them, the stream would not have been as fun as it was. Takes notes to flashy moves when you beat up Hanli? Exactly. But like, it's gotta be flashy in spirit. But not necessarily effective. If you will. Imagine having friends to play games with? Imagine. How's the marching band is back. Oh my god. I can hear them. They're a ghost haunting my past. But I think, in the interest of time and the interest of the health of my voice, we should probably leave it off here. Additionally, the buddies are outside. Yeah, now you can hear them, I think. They're definitely in town now. Can you hear them? Yeah, I am. I apologize. Not much I can do about it. Don't care, no sax, no soul. No soul at all. Thanks for the stream, Hanli. Was very comfy. Hope you do more in the future. I very much might. We'll be looking at it. And depending on... Oh, they are coming past my house. Oh my god. I'm just... Should I mute my own music? I feel like I should. We have different BGM now. No, they're approaching my house. I am so sorry. I apologize. I apologize profusely. They are here. Almost the same volume too? Yeah, no. We swapped out the BGM. Well, with this festive BGM to wake people back up, we will be raiding the good old Codename Echo. So with that said, feel free to copy the raid message if you would like. Some things you could look into for ASMR are like objects you can make sounds with. Could look that up. If you want to be notified of when I go live next, or if you just want to hang out, I do have a Discord. Feel free to join it, link is in there. And with that, oh my god, they have RGB lighting on their instruments. Holy shit. They got the RGB lighting. I can't believe it. Huh? No way. RGB lighting on their horn. Very good. But I'll hope to see you again sometime. So, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Dum 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 dum. Oh, and thank you so much for watching today. I forgot.